What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is gonna be a little different. I have a friend, Benjamin, right here.
What's up guys?
His ad's gonna be right here. He has a YouTube channel, 4Speed Films. He does classical cars. Check it out.
Classic, bro.
So today's video is gonna be about college life. I'm a freshman, he's a freshman. I go to Cal Poly Pomona, you go to
Long Beach State.
Long Beach, that's dope. And we actually both moved out, so we can give you guys the college experience and we can give you guys the moving out experience as well. I moved out to an apartment. I didn't go to the dorms. As a college freshman, most colleges, they force you to be in the dorms, but I finessed myself out of it, kind of. And I'm staying out in an apartment with 2 roommates, and one of them is actually a good friend of mine from high school, so that's fun. How's your moving out experience? Good?
It was alright. So at first, it wasn't really like scary for me. Like I was prepared, and I'm dorming at Parkside at Long Beach, and I didn't know who my roommate was or anything, so it was like kind of sketchy. I did get a roommate. He's cool. I wouldn't say we're really close or anything, but we're somewhat respectful of each other.
That's all that matters. Honestly, as a college student living alone, I realized sometimes you just have to like compromise with the roommate. You can't, because you're each different people living in the same place. You have to compromise. And if you compromise, it's gonna work out. So
for me, probably most other schools too, you make an agreement and then it's like all written down and you have to sign it and stuff. So you hope your roommate will follow those directions. Mine does sometimes.
It's okay.
It's okay. So how do you like your apartment?
The apartment's cool. The good thing is it's a mile away from campus, so I just drive right up to school and I park. The parking is an issue, but it's fine. I know you don't have to worry about parking because you're in the dorms.
Yeah, but they won't even allow me to park my car there, so I have no car.
You can't take a car, but it's fine. I mean, the perks of living in the apartment is, I would guess, I meet more Cal Poly students through the apartment, but you're in the dorms, you meet a lot of freshmen. Mostly freshmen, right?
My dorm's all freshmen.
Okay, all freshmen. I've met juniors and seniors in my apartment, so that's kind of chill how I get to meet other types of people.
Yeah. So I would say dorming is cool, like you get to meet everyone in your grade and stuff, but it's also like you're sharing a room and you're sharing a bathroom. I think we share like 14 people and it's all guys, so it gets pretty messy.
14 dudes.
Yeah, especially when there's no one that cleans it up. They come through sometimes, but sometimes it's a disaster and I don't know. I'd prefer to have an apartment and just have my own room and stuff, but it's definitely something new to share a room with someone. But it could go really good for you if you're cool with the person, or it sucks. But what can you do? Maybe I'm getting an apartment for sure.
Oh, you will?
I'm moving out.
So I don't know if you guys know, I'm a biochem major at Cal Poly Pomona, and my friend here is
Film production major.
Well,
it's undeclared, but I have to apply into the program, but I'm going as film.
So in terms of classes, my first semester of college went actually pretty well. I got a 3.5 GPA, and I tried, but I did slack off here and there. But I would say there's a lot room to improve. I can improve a lot more. It's just college, I feel like, is just a lot of work and it's time management. If you know how to manage your time, you're gonna get good grades, you're gonna pass your classes. So in terms of classes, how'd you do in your classes? Was it good?
Yeah, I did pretty good. I got a 3.8.
Damn, all right.
Well, my major isn't as hard as his. What I can tell you is it was easier than high school.
Easier?
For me, yeah. Maybe around senior year level, and I was taking easier classes too. Like my math class was like, I thought I was in the wrong class, and it was like some Common Core weird stuff. But it was like easy. Like I knew the system, and it was. I mean, there was some hard stuff. Like there was some late nights and stuff, but I don't know. Like naturally, I'm pretty like on top of it. So for other people, it might be harder to be on top of it. But
Yeah.
just that's how I am. Like I know to get my shit done. So yeah.
And I was gonna say a tip for you guys, if you're a freshman or an incoming freshman, whatever, talk to your professors and go to their office hours. I don't know if you did that.
No.
You didn't go? Okay. Don't be like this guy. I went to each and one of my professors' office hours and I sat down and I actually like talked to them, asked them questions, how are they doing in their days. They're just like people, just like us students. So like I would go grab a coffee and go and just talk to them, ask questions about anything, upcoming quizzes, tests. So talking to the professor actually helped a lot. So I was ahead in the class. I knew more than the students who were just showing up to the class. So that was a really good perk I had when I was freshman.
Yeah, and don't slack off. Like there's a couple people I know and they just blew it like right away, like F's and stuff. Like you just need to stay on top of it. Like aim for an A and get a B or whatever, and do your extra credit like that.
Yeah.
Like one of my classes, like I could have gotten an A. That's what messed me up. Political science. 5 assignments. Some of these classes you only have a couple assignments, and if you blow it on one, you're done. So just try to do good in the beginning and then see where you're at. And then another thing, none of my grades were ever updated. Like I never knew where my grades stood. In high school, I had that app and it was really sick. Like I knew where I was. This year, I had no clue, so I just tried my best and tried to stay on top of it and hoped I got a good grade. But I mean, I had some idea of the ballpark. But some teachers, they don't post it at all. So I don't know. Did how were your grades? Like,
oh, it was terrible.
Did they tell you what you had, or you had no clue?
No, I in one class I didn't even know my grade until the final grade.
That's how my English class was, bro.
I was like, I think I'm passing, and then it comes, it's like a B, so I was like, all right, whatever. Like, but like that's one thing I would say is like, I would say calculate your points maybe, or like, I would go to their office hours and actually ask them to like help me calculate my grades, so that kind of helped too.
Yeah.
But other than that, I feel like it's way different than high school in terms of that, in terms of like,
and your professor won't even know you who you are at all. So if you talk to them, then they like they see your grade and they like, oh, I know this kid, like or like say you're sick or something and they know you. You're better
That's
off.
why you should show up to their office hours so they can see your face, you can talk to them. So
I talked to my English teacher and I participated in the class and I swear he raised me like 5%.
Really?
Yeah, he's cool. Crazy. But I never knew my grade, but he was.
And one thing, if you're going to a big college with a big campus, how insanely like important it is that we have skateboards and we just go from point A to point B to like C to, you just fast.
Yeah.
You just skate on campus, and like at first I wasn't like a good skater, but like you just learn. You just learn, and like you go from class to class so much faster, and like
except when it rains, dude. It's a disaster.
You also skate, right?
Yeah, when it's dry out, but it doesn't really rain in California. And another thing about grades, which I didn't really know about, is I don't know. It's probably a lot of schools, but not all. A minuses count, B pluses count differently than a regular.
Oh
grade.
yeah. That's a
so you might have all A minuses, but your grade's
not getting
that
a
good.
4.0.
Yeah.
You're not getting a 4. Like, that was kind of upsetting. That like, oh, if I get a B minus, or like I'm still gonna get a B in the class. No, it doesn't work like that. If you get a B minus, you're getting a B minus. Like it's lower than a B.
Luckily, last semester I had like a solid grade, so I didn't deal with that. But I'll probably be dealing with that. But it's weird. Like it can totally destroy you. Let's talk about frats.
Okay, frats.
If you're not in a frat, you're not going to a party, unless if you.
You're always exaggerating.
At my school,
okay,
not in a frat, you're not going to anything.
If you know someone in a frat, you can get into the party, but it's very likely that if basically the big parties of each college, each Cal State, whatever, it's probably by the fraternity. So it's gonna be the frat boys and the sorority girls.
Yeah, and everyone in frats, like they don't really like
associate with other people.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
But in my experience, I actually met a good amount of frat.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't stereotype everybody.
Yeah.
There's obviously going to be good people.
I met a few friends from the gym that are in a frat, and they're very cool, and I'm friends with them. And like they're like, anytime if you want to come to the parties, let us know. We'll put you on the guest list. But I never actually.
Like I got right away, like first week of school, like a bunch of frats came into like the housing and tried to like get you to join and stuff.
Oh yeah, join.
Yeah, I had like this guy named like Chet. It was like serious, like football looking dude with blonde hair. I'm like, oh
typical
my god,
jock.
Yeah. But I don't know, I don't know. I don't like the idea of frats and stuff. Trying to be.
I would
to get into a special club. But I mean that is the college experience. If you're going to college.
Not necessarily.
I mean, I'm in a different.
You make your own experience. So
Yeah.
I'm having the time of my life, and am I in a frat? No. And I'm sure you're not having a blast, but like
I'm having a blast.
but you're still having the college experience
Yeah.
in different ways. Obviously, it's not like oh, you need to join a frat to have the college experience. One tip that I recommend you guys to like just like put in your head is like take the amount of units you can handle. So if you're working, if you want to see your friends, if you're gonna go to the gym,
21 units, right?
if you're in a sport, anything, just take the amount of units you know you can handle. I took 13 units, and that was like the spot. Like I like it was perfect. Like it wasn't like, oh, it's a lot, but it wasn't too little. Like I had to work every day, but it wasn't like there were a few days I was overwhelmed, but like other than that, like I would say like it was the perfect amount of units. 13 units for me. But that's for me because I go to the gym and I do YouTube. So it's depends on the people. Some people can take 15, 16, 17 and handle it. Be my guest. But going to college thinking, oh, I'm gonna take little units, and then from there on I'll add on to it.
Yeah, well, you're gonna graduate in like 6 years. Also, I would say make sure you don't have Friday classes. Like, I go.
I had a Friday class.
Yeah. I go Monday through Thursday, and then 3-day weekends every weekend.
Okay, yeah.
That's sick. Like this semester, I only have one class on Thursday, and that's in the morning. So I literally have Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night of whatever I want to do.
Nice.
But yeah.
Yeah, I had a Friday class, and it wasn't bad because I would just go to the class and just come home after straight. But another thing, know your time. Like
manage.
Like if you're gonna take an 8 a.m. you should be a morning person. If you're like, it doesn't matter you live on campus, you should be a morning person. Like I took a 8:30 a.m. It wasn't an 8 a.m. but it was 8:30 a.m. Towards the end of the semester, it was like senioritis, bro. It kicked in, and it was like I was like, oh, I don't want to go to class, and I was like just dragging myself. And another thing, I would say
you're full of tips.
Big tip: check your emails, your school email.
Yeah, dude.
Because
people miss assignments and stuff that's like last minute professor stuff.
Not only that, imagine this. I had a Friday 8 a.m., right? I woke up to my Friday 8 a.m. and I went to the class.
And the professor canceled it?
Professor wasn't there, no one was there. And I checked my phone. I get an email from professor. It's like, see you next week, class is canceled. I was like,
I mean, that's still a good feeling.
It is,
but yeah, check your
emails, be on top of it. So,
and don't rush your assignments. Don't wait till the last day to do it. Like, start on a little bit in the beginning because, like, I don't know. I don't listen to my own advice. I still wait like a couple days before to start my essays, but it's not fun.
Oh yeah.
So a lot more relaxed to do your assignments maybe even ahead of time. Like they'll put it up on the portal or wherever. But if you manage it, you're not gonna be stressed.
So yeah, time management is key in college, and I would say
have fun, right?
Yeah, have fun with the process.
There's people that go hard, and then there's people that totally slack off. Find a middle ground.
To finish off the video, I want to say one thing. Whatever it is, whatever you're doing, don't stress. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Just don't stress.
Tell that to pre-meds. STEM.
I'm a pre-med.
Actually, no. It's STEAM now. All right, we got arts in it. I'm even in STEAM.
Are you?
I don't know. Don't tell my girlfriend. She kind of gets mad about that one.
Yeah, one thing I would say, don't stress, because I see a lot of college students around me, students in class, just overwhelmed about classes, whatever, getting into classes they want. Just enjoy the process. That's all I'm gonna say. Enjoy the process, and even if the process isn't fun, try to condition your mind to enjoy the process.
Some psychology going on here.
It is.
Listen to this guy.
Yeah. Thanks for watching the video, guys.
Subscribe to this guy.
Thank you. His channel is gonna be right here. Subscribe to his channel as well. And let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this, and comment down below what type of content you guys want to see on this channel.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for having me, Ben.
No, I'm at your house. All right, guys.
Peace out. See you next time.